Okay, today we have got 3 interviews on the plate. We're going to be talking to a dance studio, a really cool dance studio that's had a lot of successful people come out of it, people getting scholarships, lots of cool stuff, very decorated place. So we're going to see what they're all about. Then we're going to go and talk to a coffee bean roaster who does it out of his house, like a micro roasting type deal. We'll see if he gives us some coffee because I'm kind of tired. And then we're off to a gym and we're going to see how much they know about real estate and what they're all about and how people can take advantage of it. And maybe we even get some tips on how not to look like Santa Claus after Christmas. And then that's it. I don't know how much time we're going to have for the vlog. We're going to go back and talk to Mario once we're done with all that. I know Mario closed the deal last night, so he's going to be pretty excited about that. And we got a few big deals in the works. And then on top of it, we want to touch on a lot of people have been asking us about selling in the winter and asking us if it's a good idea or if they should wait. So we're going to touch on when it makes sense to sell in the winter and when it doesn't make sense to sell in winter. And, you know, leave it up to you to decide. Just provide you with as much information as possible. That's it for the intro. I'll see you guys on the other side. I know myself that you're a decorated person. You're very successful. You won a lot of awards. Do you maybe want to touch on a little bit of some of those big successes?
Well, some of the big successes that I've had, I find success not that we are the largest and one of the longest running studios in the area. I find success in my students. And I find success in the fact that I'm able to teach children and adults and help them to have a lifetime of happiness and help them have achieved their goals. And with regards to the success of the studio, we've had several students who've gone on to achieve professional careers. We have kids on Broadway, we have kids, one of my students, one of my male dancers is going to LA this summer. He's booked for a company. But not only that, what we try to do is instill a lifetime of dance in everybody who walks through this door.
Okay, that's fantastic, and I can tell you're very passionate about your students and about teaching, and it shows. I think that's one of the main reasons you've been so successful, because, as you said, you have to care about what you're doing in order to succeed.
She does her year-end show at the Center in the Square every year.
Oh yeah, that's a big crowd, I bet.
Yeah, they do really well. What do we got here? Think You Can Dance. Right. She's had Hairspray in Chicago, many New York Rockette, Memphis, Finnegan's Rainbow, Matilda. She had a little girl who's 10. I think she's 11 now. She went all through the States last year to in Matilda. Mm-hmm. Her and her mom took her out of school. Right? Yeah, took her out of school for the whole year.
Wow.
And then. Trying to think of, she's got the next step on TV. She's had a girl in there for 2 years. In fact, the girl said to me a couple of weeks ago, she's 16, what am I going to do? What kind of car do you think I should buy? She's got all her university paid for now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's amazing.
We have a few fun questions for you, but before we get into that, you maybe want to tell me a little bit about this machine and how it works.
So this is called a drum roaster. It's essentially like a gas barbecue. It's got burners underneath that runs off of natural gas or propane. Inside, and it's hard to see, but there's a large spinning drum in there. Heat's applied to the bottom. The green coffee is dropped in the top here, and over the course of about 10 to 15 minutes, the coffee is roasted. It's set up with temperature gauges throughout, and I have a computer program that monitors temperature. Each coffee has what's called a roast profile. It's essentially a recipe for how you cook that coffee, from when it goes in the roaster until when it drops out the end. So you can control airflow and you can control the amount of gas. You're ultimately trying to make sure that you roast the coffee to bring out that coffee's unique flavors, and you can really fine-tune a coffee, add balance, add flavor, depending on how the roast profile works. So, and then this is a cooling tray. Coffee reaches a temperature of about 420 degrees Fahrenheit in the roast. When it drops out, you have to cool it very quickly. So it comes into this tray, which has a fan and a stir, and cold air is sucked down, and then the beans will cool in about 3 or 4 minutes. And then that essentially stops the roasting process. And then you can repeat that with about 10 minutes or so between batches.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank you.
Very
It's so nice to
both
meet
of
you. Thank you for coming over.
Yeah.
We'll get to our push-ups.
Yeah, I think we got to get to our push-ups. Where are we going to do these?
Right here.
Right here?
Right here.
Right here?
I'll just hold
Okay.
stuff for you.
Should I take my jacket off, or do I do it in the jacket?
I think you take the jacket off.
Jacket off?
Let's
Okay.
do this cash. I'll put on the jacket.
All right, I'm just gonna. This is okay.
Sure.
All right. We're doing real push-ups.
No push-ups.
Okay.
I'll just supervise.
Ready?
And we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
8, 19, 20?
17,
17.
18, 19, 20.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20!
And now for fun, we'll do inverted push-ups.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. If there's anything you want to, any final message to our viewers?
Yes, did you know that if you can do 40 consecutive push-ups, you have a 93% less chance of cardiovascular disease?
True story.
Wow.
It's a Harvard study, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for that tidbit. I got to get working on it then.
Hey, what's up everybody? Mario, WRX. Thanks for joining us again. So it's been very, very busy for us again. December has started off very, very busy. And usually this time of year we typically do slow down. But right now we're on fire. So clients looking to buy, clients looking to sell. We got hands full. We were really thinking that it's going to wind down so we can, just like you, get ready for the holidays and put some plans together, etc. And but it looks like we still have a bunch of work to do until then. So what that means is, again, low inventory levels. A lot of buyers looking to buy, not enough properties for sale. And we were able to secure a property last night for one of our clients. It was in 10 offers, and of course it took a lot of negotiating back and forth, but we were able to secure that property for them. And now of course we gotta sell their property and so on and so forth. So that's just one thing that's keeping us occupied, and we got probably 5 things like that on the go at the same time, so it's quite busy. But that's super cool. So we love being busy, and what's really important for you to understand, hopefully the message you get from this, is that inventory is really low, that 9 buyers that couldn't get the house last night, they're back into the pool in the market looking for their home, for their dream home, and only 1 got it. So if you're thinking about, or are considering or thinking about, maybe I should sell my house, cash out either, move up, or downsize, or wherever you're gonna go after you sell, there has not been a better time in 2019 than right now to sell your house. So let's chat. Let's chat about whatever you like. If you like to chat about basketball, chat about basketball. If you want to talk about real estate, we'll talk about real estate, and any other interests that we align with. Thank you so much. But before I go, I got more things that I want to talk about, which is super exciting. So I don't know if you guys knew, but we sold about 15% less properties in November than we did in November last year. Okay, so less properties sold, which means, again, it's high demand. High demand, not enough sellers, and then assuming the same amount of buyers, we don't have enough properties to sell to meet the demand. One more thing that's really cool is in the month of November this year, compared to last year, prices on average for detached homes are up about 17%. So the average house price for a detached home in Kitchener-Waterloo is $660,000. How crazy is that? That's unbelievable. So that's super cool. If you have a house and you want to cash out, that's a ton of money. So that's the average price. It could be more, it could be less. And a lot of people are not aware of this stuff. So there's a little nugget for you to think about over the holidays or before. And the average property price, including all properties across the board, which is condos, townhouses, semi-detached, detached homes, is at a 566,000 mark. So that's up about, I think, 14 or 15%, in between 14 and 15%. So again, huge jump year over year for the month of November. Pretty cool stuff. And lastly, this is what people really have to think about. They ask me, hey Mario, who sells homes or who buys in December during the holidays? Guess what, folks? Many people do.
Many people buy homes on the holidays.
Hey,
what's going on,
They
man?
do, man. Hey, man. So you as well. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
I'm super busy. I got a showing in Elmira in 17 minutes, but it's okay. I've been here for 12, and before that I had another showing. So it's super busy all over the place. However,
Should people sell in winter? Is that what you're...
yeah, man, I was just going to that. Should I sell in the winter? Oh my God. Should I sell in the winter? Who is going to buy in the winter?
Yeah.
Last night, 10 offers, 9 buyers walked away. They're still shopping.
They're still shopping. There's still 9 people looking for a home.
So it's a great time, and I say it's a great time. And I said this at the beginning of this conversation, G. I was telling the people, our viewers, I was saying, hey, look, there has not been a better time in 2019 than right now to get top dollar for your price. Absolutely, and I know it's December. I get it. Like I get that perspective, right? Like we all think, okay, December is gonna slow down. It's cold. It's dark early, yada yada, right?
Yeah.
But oh my God, such high demand. You can really get top dollar.
Yeah, and there's actually, I was reading some reports that you actually get more money for your house in the winter months.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's very cool. And people say, oh, you know, spring there's higher prices, but that's just because it's 4 months later.
That's right.
4 months, you know, this fall had higher prices than our spring.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, and that's not usually, it's just how the market
Right?
goes.
Like the trend, the market is going up and it goes up and down, and it matters when you sell. And the nice thing about selling in the winter is you don't have to mow your lawn or clean all that stuff.
Nobody knows about your dead grass.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, it's all good. But yeah, so that's what's happened in the market. I just informed a little bit about the stats and what's happening with average prices, and it's unbelievable, man. We're like 17% up over month or year over year in the month of November.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, G.
That's a lot.
like
That's a
average
lot.
house price for detached, 660.
660, so 17%, you're looking at what, like almost 80,000?
$80,000 year over year. So this is 80,000 you didn't have last year as far as your net worth. Can we say it?
Yeah,
I think so. I think that's what that means.
Increases.
$80,000 of net worth just built up because you own the home. Beautiful. So if you think it, get into the market. It's going to be more expensive going forward.
Yeah, and if you're
That's
thinking
it.
of selling, it's a great time right now. And the other thing is the buyers are serious. So people going out in the snow when it's dark and when it's cold, they're not tire kickers. They're not just there to look at your house. They actually need to buy a house right now, and they're willing to pay top dollars, especially with the cold weather coming. They don't want to keep looking for homes. Maybe even with Christmas coming up, they want to have it all done before Christmas. So it's a really good time, and there's not a lot of homes for sale like Mario touched on.
Beautiful. Hey, so that's what we do every day. If you guys have any questions, hit us up. Let's chat. Let's text, whatever you prefer. What's up, WRX?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Let's just go, man. I'm going to shoot some basketball here. That's what we do. I'm taking a break.
I was gonna say.
Boom. So just taking a little break right now because I got 7 minutes, and 7 minutes is a lifetime in our business. Boom. Oh, almost. So, man. I don't know if you knew about me, but I used to play basketball in high school. That was a pretty good stroke, no?
Not bad.
All right, let's see here. Oh, Mario. And then.
That
like
was
that.
hard. That was difficult, man.
Okay. So that's what's going on, right? Elmira, detached house. Excited about that. New listing in Toronto coming up. It's gonna be a condo. That's exciting. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Nice city view, lake view as well. And here comes a phone call. I gotta take this. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Hey, brother. That's